Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go with it. Anyways, we're talking about skincare, the basics. Yes, we're building on my series of skincare, the basics, with this latest installment. We've talked about skin types, we've talked about cleansing. So guess what we're talking about today? Moisturizing, hydration, moisture, rising, everything, yes. We're talking about all that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your beverage. Let's go. Hey beauty besties, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling out there? How's it coming with this skincare journey, sugar? Have you learned anything yet? But before we talk about today's topic of moisturizing, what you sipping on over there? Who, me? Regular, degular, sparkling water. I guess it's not regular, degular, because it's like tangerine and wild strawberry. You know, fancy, huh? And I don't like my water super cold. This was already in the refrigerator, so I decided to do without ice. So that's why it looks like plain old water, but it has a little sparkling fuzz for me. Cheers to you. Grab your beverage. Let's talk. Oh, that's good. Yes. So on this stop of the skincare, the basics, we're talking about moisturizing today and why it's so important. First of all, nobody wants to be walking around here looking like a dry-faced heifer. And not to mention, you want to ensure your skin has as much moisture as possible so that way you look youthful and young as long as you can, and or just look like your best self. Why be dry and dusty when you could be hydrated and fierce, honey? So we're going to talk about the importance of moisturizing, how to moisturize, how to find the type of moisturizing you need, and all of those great gems that sometimes we don't realize. So here's the first step in learning how to moisturize. One, you gotta know your skin type. And if you don't know your skin type, check out my skin type video right here. And on top of that, shameless plug, watch the video and learn your skin type. You know, I'll tell you, in my early 20s, darling, I thought I didn't have to moisturize because I am oily. And anybody that knows me, I always talk about it, I am combination to oily. Combo doing like the winter months, oily doing the summer months. So, you know, I just live in a perpetual state of combo oiliness. But when I was in my early 20s, real young B.Rich, your young beauty bestie, I thought I didn't have to moisturize because I was oily. So I was like, I'm gonna just wash my face and not moisturize so I can control the oil. Wrong, big mistake, not what you wanna do, because now that I'm the seasoned beauty best friend of yours, you don't want to strip your face, right? Because by me not moisturizing back then, my skin was actually producing more oil to compensate for the lack of water and moisture in the skin. So if you're oily and you're like, I don't need to moisturize because I'm oily, do not make that mistake because your face will go into hyperproduction of oil just to try to compensate. So with that being said, step 2, find yourself a good moisturizer. Now y'all know, I'm gonna come real close. Y'all know I am a whole product junkie, and that means I have moisturizers for days. I got expensive moisturizers, I got medium price moisturizers, and I got some really inexpensive moisturizers as well. But what I will say is he got moisturizers because I like to stay hydrated. Now, once you determine your skin type, that will allow you to understand the type of moisturizer you need to balance your skin and add moisture back into your skin. So that's the most important piece when you're thinking about finding the right moisturizer. Know your skin type so that way you can find the best moisturizer for your skin. And why do you need to moisturize? Well, for those that may not know, not only do you strip your face when you wash your skin, but just in general, when we sleep at night, our body loses moisture. And so what happens is over time, with the body losing moisture, things start to happen. Dehydrated skin, fine lines, wrinkles, you know, all the things that we do Botox for, allegedly, to try to avoid. Yes. So that natural moisture loss happens. So it's important that we protect our skin by adding water and hydration back into our face, which is obviously the job of a moisturizer. Now let's talk though. There's multiple types of moisturizers out there on the market. So I'm gonna walk you through just some common practices, a little guide for you so you can determine what formula feels best for you and your skin. If you're like me, oily or combination oily, I have a few types of moisturizers that I like. First off, if you're oily, I recommend gel moisturizers. One, they're quick absorbing. They are lightweight on the skin, so it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, and they're hydrating just in general. So for example, this is one of my favorite gel moisturizers. It's by MAC. It's the Mineralized Moisture Gel, right? It's so cool and soothing right on touch. I did a little dollop of that. Look how quick this disappears into the skin, and look how hydrated my skin looks. And I'm gonna walk you through how to moisturize in a second, but I just want to show you the different textures. So this is a gel, super lightweight. And again, if you're oily, your skin will love you for it because it won't feel like you're wearing anything. Especially if you live in a very humid climate. Like I live in Miami, you know, close to the equator, AKA to hell, right? So it's hot down here during those summer months. So I don't want to feel like I'm sweating off my moisturizer. I don't want something heavy so that way when I am wearing makeup, everything slips right off the face. So I love a good gel because it's easy to absorb and it's fast acting and hydrating. Bonus tip, because y'all know I love products, because I'm also oily, I like things that are lightweight. So if I'm not using the moisture gel, I will also utilize, and I'm sure if you guys have watched any of my other videos, I like a lotion as well. And this is the Lumira Lotion. This is the Lumira Moisturizing Matte Lotion to be exact. And what I love about it is again, look how thin that is. So if you're like oily and you want something lightweight, this is gonna help to control oil. It still adds hydration, but it's not gonna make the face feel heavy, and it applies, and it smells just so refreshing. It applies nice and lightweight, and it's quick and easy to absorb. Boom! If you're combination skin, whether you are a combo oily or a combo dry, I like a gel cream, and this one is actually by Estee Lauder. This is the Revitalizing Supreme. It's a little anti-aging, honey, because you know, he's getting wise in age. But what I like about it is the texture. It gives me the texture of a gel, but it also gives me the feel of a cream, and it's not heavy, but it helps to balance out and gives me moisture as well. And to just be really honest, sometimes if you are a combo, you have to have more than one moisturizer. It's okay, because you have to balance out those areas of concerns, whether it's dry or oily versus, you know, where it's not dry or oily as well. So I love a good gel cream situation if you're a combination skin. And if you're dry, you know, like an overcooked piece of chicken breast, I recommend a very heavy cream so that way you can add that moisture, and your skin needs that comfort that you get from a heavy cream. So the heavy cream that I always keep is, and I'll tell you why I keep a heavy cream even though I'm oily, is, and disclaimer, it's fancy, but I like a good, y'all know I like a good fancy something, child. It's the Lumira Moisturizing Soft Creme. You know, you just can't call it a cream since it's Lumira, it's a creme. I'm gonna take a little bit right off the actual cap. And what I love about it is it's nice and moisturizing. Oh, and so luxurious. Money. My skin feels like money, but it's heavy enough to add that hydration to your skin as well. This hand is not overly hydrated, but it feels so good. Now, I'm gonna have a transparency moment with y'all. It's not uncommon to have a day cream and a night cream. I have a day cream and a night cream for a couple of different reasons. One, your day cream is a little bit lighter just in texture, and it's designed to protect the skin, also keep the moisture in. Your night cream should really be the most hydrating piece to lock in that moisture. And if you want your moisturizer to give you like anti-aging benefits and all this other stuff, you want to do all of that treatment at night. So day cream versus a night cream is a thing, and I recommend it. If you are able to do it, do it. Second of all, typically my day moisturizer, one is lightweight, but also because I'm a little lazy, I like to incorporate my SPF into my day moisturizer. So it's important that as we're talking about skincare and we're talking about cleansing, we're talking about moisturizing, that we also make sure that we protect our skin from the sun. So whether or not your moisturizer has SPF built into it or not, what you want to make sure you're doing after you moisturize is apply your sunscreen if it doesn't have a moisturizer built into it, because 90% of aging and any type of damage to the skin is caused by the sun. So you want to ensure that you're protecting yourself. So if your moisturizer, your day moisturizer doesn't have, so for example, when I wear this moisturizing matte lotion, it doesn't have SPF in it, but I put an SPF on top of it once I rub this in. Or if I want to cut off the middleman, I keep this around and I won't have to put a SPF on top of this. Sunscreen is a must. Keep you some and keep it close, okay? Oh, and I also said I would tell you why I use a heavy cream. So I found that because I'm oily, by using a heavier cream, that additional moisture has balanced out my oiliness. I'm not as oily as I used to be. So if you are somebody that's super oily, a little bit of a heavy cream at night can actually do your skin some good. Just my tip, but I noticed that it helped my skin, and it made that recommendation to one of my other oily friends. It helped their skin as well, kind of level out some of that oil so they're not as oily as they used to be. You know, take a sip. The next step, your child already lost count. You know, I'm a makeup artist, not a mathematician, child. But the next step is you want to apply your moisturizer. And even though I walked you guys through what the moisturizer looked like on the back of my hand, I'm gonna actually walk you through how to apply your moisturizer. So you want to apply a little on your fingertips, warm it up, rub it together so that way it gets a little thin. And you want to start, I like to start in the center. Start in the center, move your way out, start on the forehead. I take it up through the neck and I work my way up. And don't forget to pull it onto your neck and your chest. And if you got more skin exposed, the décolleté as well. Child, you want to make sure that you're protecting your face and everything is aging at the same rate and not overly moisturized versus other parts of the neck and the chest. So take your moisturizer all over the face, extend it down to the neck, into the décolleté. And guys, we have a décolleté too. And that's it. Super simple, super quick. You now know how to moisturize. Let me know your thoughts on this moisturizing video. Tell me if you're implementing some of these tools and tips and how it's working for you. And until next time, guys, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. See you next time. Bye.